Hey guys. I just wanted to show you a couple things that I bought for after surgery. Um, Maybe it'll help you out. So they told me, um, and by they I mean support groups, told me that a lot of people use like Vicks Vapor Rub um, to help with smells, so you don't throw up, or you don't smell food as much if you're having trouble with everyone else being able to eat. And your diet consists of liquid. Um, Trying to think here. So another thing that they advised me to purchase was a fine mesh strainer, which are pretty inexpensive. I just bought mine at Walmart. Um, so basically, it's for when you're in the liquid stage of things. You can't have any solids whatsoever. So with this, I even have to strain cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, any of the cream of soups. Still need strained as well, which I thought was crazy, but that is the way it rolls. Also, I had this already. It's kind of like a bullet, but it's also from Walmart, so it's way cheaper. And this is just the base that you plug in, the blender part. Um, and it just has little plastic cups you put all your stuff in, ice, whatever you need. Blend it all together. Works a little bit better than a blender to squish all of your foods that you need to puree, which I'm really not looking forward to doing. Next, excuse me, I bought protein. Um, so I don't know a whole lot about buying protein. I do know that it has to be low carb, low sugar, high protein, obviously. Higher protein, the better for us. I had a friend give me this one. It's peanut butter chocolate. I haven't tried it yet. Looks pretty intense, so we'll see. Then I also bought pre-made ones if you don't want to make your own. So I picked these two specifically because they have so much protein in them. This one is called Pure Protein, and as you can see, it has 30 grams of protein per pouch, box, bottle, whatever you want to say. This one, I'm a fan of the Premier Protein brand anyway. They have like bars you can eat. They have clear liquid drinks, kind of like a Gatorade, which I haven't tried, but they look pretty good too. And this is cookies and cream. Hopefully that's pretty good. And there's 30 grams of protein there. The chocolate is also good. I have not tried the vanilla, but I'm sure it's good as well. But proteins don't usually bother me. Like some people like just cannot do that. Like they cannot drink it. I've never had a problem with that. So I'm fortunate there. Another thing to help with making your own smoothies and stuff is buying a blender bottle. So mine's pretty small. I was trying to get used to the smaller portions. So I just bought a small one, not a big one. Later, I'm sure I'll buy a big one. But it has a pretty big spout and comes with one blender ball. They're super cool. I love these. Makes life a lot easier when you're not sucking down your protein shakes that I make. It tends to kind of settle at the bottom, and then you're not getting what you need to be getting. So that helps mix it up. I also bought, this is an equivalent to like PB Fit powder, which you can make your own peanut butter with it. It's not too bad, but I use it to flavor my protein drinks as well. So this is just a Walmart brand again. Some of this stuff, keep in mind, is for when I'm more in to my other diet phases, not just the liquid phase. So these things are kind of scattered a little bit. Just things I'm buying slowly to test out. That way I don't have to go shopping all the time if I don't really feel like it. Recovering. So I bought some instant brown rice and low sodium chicken and beef broth. That's gonna be my best friend. I already know. Okay. Next we have, oh boy. I bought pizza sauce and mild salsa, as well as Alfredo sauce. These are just little things that can kind of jazz up your food instead of using ketchup or ranch or barbecue sauce, stuff that's higher in sugar, you know, the good stuff. These are protein cake bites. They're actually not too bad. They're a little weird, but they're not too bad. Not too bad. Then I also bought a crap ton of baby food, which I'll spare showing you, because, I mean, it's baby food, so, like, vegetables. I picked out fruit ones, meat ones. Most of them I got were, like, mixed meat meals, like chicken and peas or something. The only one I bought separate was the turkey. I'm not a huge meat eater anymore to begin with. Some days I'm like, I really like it, and other days it just makes me gag. I don't know, weird. But then I bought a lot like this too, not just the jars. So we should see how those go. Everybody told me not to buy stuff like that because they don't know, you know, you don't know if you're gonna like it. Well, I got news for you. I'm not gonna be able to eat half the food I eat now, so I'm gonna love it. Not much of a choice. Also, another thing that I bought, which I was advised to buy as well as the Vicks Vapor Rub, was gas drops, infant gas drops, because I guess the gas pain after surgery from where they kind of blow you up, because they're doing it laparoscopically, is seriously painful, and that's where the most pain comes from. Walking really helps that, I guess. But yeah, I just bought like the standard Walmart Parents' Choice ones. So we'll see how that goes. I've never taken them before, so I don't know how well they're gonna work with myself personally. But we will find out. So currently, those are the only things I've really bought. Seems like I've bought so much more than that. But I have tried some stuff, didn't like it, gave it away, or, you know, did whatever I needed to do with it, and then bought different flavors or, you know, whatever. Another thing they say is that your taste buds change. So, I don't know. I don't know how that is, if that's for everybody, or if it's just some people that happens to, or what. I don't know. Again, we'll find out after my surgery. I have a list of other things that I need to buy as well, for after surgery and kind of farther out after surgery. Like I want to buy meal prep containers to start meal prepping because it's pretty much the life I'm gonna live. And little things like that. I don't know, I'm drawing a blank with my other things. As I get them, I will show them in the videos, of course. And I'm gonna buy my vitamins ahead of time. That way I have them for afterwards. Some people can tolerate the full pill after surgery, and some people can't because it fills them up or makes them sick. Like it's too much for them. So they advise the gummies too. I hate gummies. I know, very unpopular opinion. But I'm not a big fan of gummies, especially when they're vitamins. And no standard delicious Flintstone vitamins will not do, unfortunately. In my last video, I had posted 2 websites with vitamins. My goal is to get off a lot of my medication. I already take vitamins. I take a handful of medicine in the morning and at night. I use 3 or 4 different insulins, So I'm trying to get away from the pills too. However, these websites kind of condense them, what you're required to take. So that's helpful. So it'll be like a 2 or 3 pill situation instead of like 5 or 6 or 9 different vitamin pills I have to take out through the day. So that vitamin schedule is very complicated to me, anyways. With dosages, trying to find them all that combine. There are certain vitamins you can't take at the same time. There are vitamins that you can't take the full amount that you need in one sitting. You have to spread it out throughout the day. So it's a little confusing. That's something you will talk to probably your dietitians or at least your surgeon about. Mine was through my dietitians and my appointments with that. So that was helpful. I think that was pretty much it. So on surgery day, I will be recording probably when I get up in the morning, or at least when we get to the hospital. I am really excited. I know it's kind of hard to tell because I'm mostly nervous. My stomach does flip flops when I think about it. So does my anxiety. But I know that it will change my life, hopefully for the better, as it's done so many people. I don't have many options left with my treatment, like courses of treatment now. I just can't lose weight anymore, and I am sick all the time. My immune system is awful. And I'm I'm tired. I don't have energy to do things. I really rather just stay home all day and sleep. When I know I can't do that, and that's not okay at 25, especially when I want a family. That's not going to be able to happen. So I'm doing this for the family, my babies that I don't have yet, and for myself. I deserve this. I deserve to be happy and healthy. I didn't choose this life. It chose me. So that's just kind of my outlook. I know a lot of people probably have different opinions of that. A lot of people that don't know things about diabetes, or especially mine, because it's kind of a weird type that they don't discuss, the type 1.5. And it's called LADA, LADA. It's latent autoimmune diabetes. I also have symptoms of type 1 and type 2. So I just got it all. One package deal. Anyways, enough about that. So I will keep you guys updated as much as possible. Again, if you have questions or anything, leave them in the comment section below. And I will do my best to get back to you on them. And hopefully you follow my journey. If not, then I'm documenting these solely for myself. And that's perfectly fine. Because I need to keep myself updated and informed. And I need to remember throughout the year. I need to have things to go back on and remember that this is where I started and this is where I am now. So I see a lot of people get discouraged. A lot of people have like the phantom. They can't tell that they've lost weight, even if it's like 100 pounds. They have trouble kind of depicting, like seeing themselves in the mirror. So I've been annoyingly staring at myself in the mirror quite often. Not my favorite thing to do, but it is helpful. I also wanted to share that it is super important to have a support group. So whether that's your family, your friends, your significant other, social media, complete strangers, go find them, get them, hit me up, leave a message in the comment section. I'll be your supporter. You need someone. Even though you don't think you do, you do. Or you are literally going to feel like you're losing your mind. So don't seclude yourself. A big part of this process is mental health. You have to know that overeating and things like that is a here. It's a here thing. When they do the surgery, they're changing your physical stomach. They're not changing your mind. So you have to retrain yourself and have good discipline with that. And just just search, bariatric groups on Facebook. If you're having the sleeve, there's a lot just for the sleeve, or they have some for the Roux-en-Y. It just depends on what you're doing. So I'm doing the sleeve. So I have lots of support groups on there for that. There are pros and cons to that, but that's okay. It's better than having no one. So a lot of people in the bariatric community, there's a high breakup and divorce rate. Now, whether that's because the person who had the surgery is more confident, they feel like they need to go do things, experience things that they never did before, or they have people hitting on them, or whatever the case is, cheating, stuff like that, whatever it is, or that your significant other is not into skinny people. They like bigger people. They like you how you were. It just kind of depends. So I'm very open with my boyfriend about all that, because that is also a really big fear of mine. We have been dating on and off for like 8 years. We've been consistently together for almost 2 now, and we live together, and things are great. And I don't want to mess that up, but I know that I have to do this surgery for myself. So ultimately, it will be beneficial to both of us. But right now, it's just kind of hard. But he's fully supportive and completely understands why I'm doing this, and he didn't want me to do it at first until we discussed why I'm doing it. Not because I want to be skinny. That's a perk, don't get me wrong. But the health benefits and things like that are my main goals. I feel like crap all the time. Shouldn't have to do that. So, hitting the gym and learning how to eat better, retraining my mind, and having this surgery, staying positive, and staying informed. Um, those are my plans. So we'll see how it works out. But I definitely encourage you to check out other YouTubers, and like I said, the Facebook groups and stuff. Everywhere is a little different, so try to be open-minded. But I hope this either helps you or informs you. Either way, I'm doing my job. So, alrighty, well, thanks, guys. I will see you next video.